What's up, guys? It's the Reality Grizzly back for some more reality realness. I'm about to get into the Real Housewives of Atlanta, episode 15, chapter 3, Rebirth. But before I do, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into it. The episode starts off with Angela bringing breakfast over to Drew's suite. They do their usual gossiping and talk about the dinner the ladies had with the Prime Minister the night before and about the dramatic scene between Britt and Shamia. Angela was like, she was trying to stay calm from laughing at Drew. She would just look over at Drew's nonchalant attitude, and her facial expressions was killing her.
And then I made the mistake of looking at your ass. Wade, what'd I do?
Baby Angela was done. They also noticed there was tension between Britt and Kelli. Angela says they're not as close as they usually are, and they're not talking. Drew is like, something in the water is not clean between the two, but I'm gonna just keep my eyes open, honey. Shamia gets updated from her mom about Shiloh. This always gets me choked up. They talk about exactly what had happened with the nurse that had neglected Shiloh. Shamia's mom, who I really love her energy, it's so calming. She informed her that the baby had no socks on, no clothes. She was so cold and it took her over an hour to get Shiloh's body back warm. All while the nurse was dressed like she was from the North Pole, the mom said. Apparently she's in a jacket and a hat while the baby was sitting in there cold. I'm sending all the love and positivity towards Shamia because I can't even imagine. On a lighter note, Portia, Cynthia, and Phaedra all meet in Portia's suite to catch up, and it feels like old times. They catch up about the dinner with the Prime Minister and how Britt's actions were off. Portia is like, I don't know what was going on with Britt, but she wanted to go back and forth. Phaedra is like, oh, I got a little tea. I guess basically alluding that there's tension being between Kelli and Britt over Kelli's entourage, and that Kelli didn't want Britt to use any of her glam squad.
Britt said, the glam people have Tinkerbell hired. They have to go with Tinkerbell or else. Oh. So chatting with Britt, she tells me that little sweet strawberry shortcake, aka Kelli, does not want her to use the same glam squad.
Now I wonder, did Britt tell Phaedra this in confidence, since you know they are roommates on the trip? But Portia noticed at the dinner that Kelli didn't speak up or defend her bestie Britt. Portia was like, Kelli was so quiet, only making facial expressions, and she says she thinks it's jealousy. Phaedra is like, I just want to have fun. Shout out to production because this scene was probably one of the best this whole girls trip. I laughed so much during the scene. So Britt and Kelli have a conversation. Britt comes into Kelli's suite to catch up. Just the way she walked in very hesitant about coming in Kelli's room spoke volumes. I feel like they portrayed such close friends that there would be nothing wrong if Britt would have just barged into the room. But anyway, Kelli updates Britt on her case with her husband and says she has a meeting with the divorce attorney over the phone, so she's just getting nervous trying to cope. Then they talk about the dinner and the donations of it all. Britt says Kelli sat there and let Shamia, quote unquote, rip her a new one. Britt's like, I asked you how much I should donate. And I'm thinking like, girl, why does someone have to tell your grown ass how much to donate? Kelli said, Shamia just wanted you to show up a little bit more, especially after bragging about, all of your staff getting BBLs, etc. Period, Shamia, clock it. Kelli is like, I want you to be an example. Britt changes the tune of the conversation and is like, it's okay to be yourself. And I can tell in Kelli's face, she's just looking like, what? Like, where did this come from? Like, this doesn't make any sense to what we're talking about right now. She's like, I feel like you use your team, your hair, security, and makeup as a shield.
It's okay for it to just be just Kelli. But I feel like you use your team sometimes, hair, security, makeup, as a shield.
Kelli's like, it's kind of weird that Britt is talking about her entourage when she wants her entourage and how she had her glam squad over at her house behind Kelli's back. If I know anything about these housewife women, they do not like to share glam. You see what happened between Portia and Drew earlier this season sharing their glam. Kelli was basically saying she just wanted to allow her to use her glam squad until she was able to find her own. Britt is like, I just wanted you to take me to the side like a real friend and let me know what she should have done to make things better versus addressing her in front of all the women. Kelli is just like, okay, like you can tell she's made it up in her mind already. Like, this is not someone I want to be friends with or be around. So the morning after, all the ladies meet by the pool for some more fun in the sun and some shots as they bask in the fact that they're all getting along, even Portia and Drew. Portia is like, I just want to be cool. Like, Can I be my turn to have some peace? Shamia is like, the energy we had last night, I just want to keep that going. Drew is like, I agree. Let's make a pact between all of us that we continue the same energy even when we get back to Atlanta. We do see the friendship between Shamia and Kelli getting closer as they come out with matching outfits looking beautiful. Then Randall, the Minister of Tourism, comes out to meet the ladies and informs them about the night's festivities. And child, of course, they start flirting, especially Phaedra in her itty bitty bikini, who I could have swore was in a relationship with a 30-year-old, but, whatever. Baby, if Phaedra don't do nothing, she gonna flirt, honey, but I'm here for it. She's like, I'm a hugger, hugging all over that man. Get all the chocolate, Miss Fay Fay, but Kelli said she did call dibs first. I'm thinking, Miss Kelli, sweetie, sit this one out until that divorce is final, boo. Britt stumbles out of nowhere looking a little disgruntled and disheveled. I'm sorry, but I laughed so hard during this because Mama looks so pretty, yet so washed at the same time. They introduced her to the minister, and she just kind of blows him off like, girl, where is the class? What did Nene say? Where is the class? So the minister fills them in about their culture and their celebration that they do every year called Jab Jab, which means devil. I guess they try to make something negative and turn it into a positive. Basically, it's a parade where they celebrate their liberation, and boy, do they go all out. Kelli and Drew bond by the pool over their divorce as Kelli prepares to have a phone call with the attorney. They realize they have the same anniversary date, which is kind of wild. Portia shows her BFF some love and she sets up a photo shoot for Shamia. She's like, I know she's been going through so much, I just want to uplift her. All the ladies cheer her on, keeping her in good spirits. Cynthia Cheekbone Bailey was like, now let me get in this photo shoot and direct it, sweetie. I'm really enjoying Cynthia this season. She's really a chameleon. Shout out to the ladies for allowing Shamia to feel some TLC, but baby, Shamia looks good. It was a great moment in Real Housewives of Atlanta history. The scenery, the sun, it was a perfect scene. Kelli does eventually have her phone call with the divorce attorney. She says her ex isn't making anything easy for her, but she hides her true reality for her girls. The ladies prepare to have a fun night out on the town celebrating Jab Jab. Shamia's luggage finally arrives on the last day. Shamia can't catch a break, but all the ladies are dressed in their black. Cynthia has her homemade hair condoms on, showing them off to her man on FaceTime. Yes, Miss Cynthia, the ladies are taking their shots and head off to the festivities. Let them begin. Man, when I tell you Jab Jab looks lit, I want to go. Cover me in the black oil, honey. Yes, I want to go dance too. It's just a massive parade of all black people covered in black oil, spitting fire, sexy provocative outfits, waving the Grenada flag. Lots of cheering and lots of grinding and twerking, honey. I was getting my whole life watching this scene. The ladies head to the top of the truck that they rented to take more shots, twerk some more, and the men come up and give the girls everything the doctor ordered. It was men everywhere. Phaedra is like, I was not expecting to come over to Grenada and get pregnant. She has the men massaging her feet. They are living their best life at Jab Jab. I really enjoyed this episode. It had drama, it had its sad moments, but it also had its fun and funny moments too. You got a little bit of everything. I'd definitely give this episode a 10 out of 10. The ladies pack their bags before breakfast, and it's black oil everywhere from the night before. All over the sheets, to the windows, to the walls, honey. Britt is clearly like, you ladies don't know how to shower properly. Apparently, she scrubbed every part of Phaedra's body, saying you're going to feel a little violated, but it seems like Phaedra was appreciative to get all the black oil off. Kelli catches the ladies up on the call with the attorney and says right after they got off the phone, the crystal that they had been using for peace broke in half, which we find out is a sign or a symbol of moving forward. The ladies all gather on the balcony to watch Kelli toss the crystals into the ocean, which symbolizes new beginnings and rebirth, and the ladies say goodbye to Grenada. So obviously we're going to get Kelli versus Britt. Who do y'all think will side with who? Will this cause a divide in the group after the ladies just promised peace in Grenada? Or will they make it the rest of the season on one accord despite Britt versus Kelli of it all? Chime in, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.